Hey, hey, as many of you know, this October, I'm hosting the Burnout to All Out live event. It's our 5-year anniversary, and I want to take you with me. So this week, I'm sitting down with one of my good friends and keynote speaker at the Burnout to All Out live event as we take you on the behind the scenes and support you in growing your audience and your business. Ready? Let's dive in. Need some effective, tactical advice that actually helps you get results and makes a real difference in your life and business? You've come to the right place. If you're finding yourself here today, it means you're getting ready to gain serious traction in your business, rapidly multiply your income and impact, and you're ready to make it happen while living all out. Guys, I'm Melissa Hinault, your trustworthy corporate dropout turned six-figure business burnout turned happy and healthy CEO of a multi-million-dollar online business. And you're listening to the Burnout to All Out podcast. On this show, we're serving up innovative growth strategies, simple implementation methods to put them into practice, and action-stimulating inspiration tailored specifically for the modern entrepreneur. Let's dive in. Hey guys, so excited to pop in here and do a super quick interview with one of our incredible speakers for our upcoming Burnout to All Out Live in Austin, Texas. And oh my gosh, just like 60 days. It's the very first weekend in October. Cannot wait to bring her here. So excited to bring Lori Harder here. Hey, Lori, how's it going?
Hi, I'm so good. How are you?
I'm so good. I'm vacationing. I'm up in New Hampshire with family for a couple of days before we head to Maine. I know you're back in California now.
Yes, so happy to be back.
Yes. Well, just so excited to pop in here for just a couple of minutes. I was just sharing with everybody how excited we are that you are one of our feature speakers at Burnout to All Out Live in Austin, Texas. Whoop, whoop. And
I can't wait. It's like some of my favorite things to do is be at events with amazing women and be in the rooms with incredible people because the energy is, you go home different.
Yes.
We were just talking about it today. Like events change you.
They absolutely do. And I thought maybe that's what we could talk about. But really quick, before we dive in, just so that some of my followers who, if you don't know Lori, I don't know where you've had your head in a hole, but in case you don't know Lori Harder, one of the things I want to share, and Lori, I don't know if you know this, but like you have literally inspired me for nearly a decade. Just watching you, you've just been a trendsetter and just being bold and taking radical action. You've been a serial entrepreneur for years. You've reinvented yourself so many times. And I mean, you've got a top podcast, Earn Your Happy, that's doing like over 1 million downloads per month. You've also made a huge pivot that you have made recently, launching your own product. Just the pure passion and reinvention that you've made with yourself over the years. I've just enjoyed watching you from afar and being inspired by you. And so I'm so excited to just bring your genius to the live event. So couple of quick questions just to get everybody excited, if that's okay. And I thought the first one, because I know you just hit on this, just getting to live events and the power of them. And that is the power of networks. Here we are collaborating together at this live event, and it wouldn't happen if I hadn't personally stepped into certain rooms, introduced myself, whether you're an introvert or an extrovert, like getting in the room to show up. And I know with Burnout to All Out Live, we've got 3 major focuses, which is to really grow you personally, grow you professionally, and to grow your network. And I thought maybe you could speak to just the power of networks and how that's impacted you, making that concerted effort to be in the right rooms, to make the introductions, and how that's impacted your personal and professional growth in life and business.
Oh my God, I love this question so much because you've heard me speak and you've listened to the podcast and we know each other personally. I wouldn't have a story without getting in rooms like this. That is why I started doing events early on in my career, meaning we start doing the things that have changed us the most. And for me, it's been events because we can't be what we don't see. And sometimes we see it online, but it's a very different thing to see it in person when you get to talk to that person and go, oh my gosh, like you work up the nerve to say, I want to do kind of what you're doing. And, you know, maybe you're talking to someone that you've put on a pedestal or as a mentor and they're like, Melissa, you can totally do this. Let me tell you about my first event and how much I sucked. Like, let me tell you about how it looked like I had 100 people there, but I gave 98 tickets away for free and had to hustle for 6 months. Like, that's why it's so powerful. Is online, you're not going to necessarily get that conversation and camaraderie. And not everyone's like that in person, but a lot of people are.
Yeah.
So I think it just like changes the game. It's worth it. And there's something, I think that there's like money laws and spiritual laws, and there's something about exchanging money and showing up that you're going to get a payoff, because it just has to. You're showing up for the universe and you're giving money, which is an energetic exchange. You're going to get something back out of it that you wouldn't typically get.
Absolutely. And I love what you hit on there, just by showing up and seeing other people take action that are maybe just a couple of steps ahead of you, and just meeting even some of your heroes in person and being like, oh my God, they're just an average human. They're no different than me. They've just taken radical action. And now maybe I'm even more motivated to go back home and like do the damn thing. Right.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, the other thing I wanted to hit on really quickly was just again, a little teaser for everybody, because Lori and Chris are going to be speaking and talking about really high performing relationships. So just a little teaser for you guys to know, this is some of the things we're going to be talking about: high performing relationships, but also pivots in business. Lori's recently gotten a product up and out. We're going to talk about that journey. And with that, I thought it'd be really timely, just as a little teaser, since the event is in Austin. Can you give us a little teaser on your recent strategy to collaborate with your business partner? She's in Austin, right?
She is in Austin. Yes. It was such a cool collaboration because it wasn't necessarily expected. And I think what was so awesome is Natalie Ellis, who is founder of Boss Babe, I knew that she was really interested in products as well. And she came in as an investor, one of the very first investors actually of when this was even light pink. And I had gone to Natalie a few times and been like, hey, could I get some of your help? I would love some of your mentorship, because she's so good in so many areas that I'm not. And so we've gotten to work together before this. But as she was having her own journey and I was having my own journey, what ended up happening is Natalie was really interested in starting a product, but she kept on going back to this place of, wait, I really love this product that I'm already a part of. What would it look like if I just threw it out there and asked her if I could be a bigger part of Glowsy? And I'm so glad that she asked, and I wasn't expecting it. And so when it first landed, the first day I was like, well, I don't know. I'm like, not sure if I'm looking for a partner. But what's so cool is at this point in my journey, after being able to like mentor with so many people and really start to learn how, you know, I had such an emotional beginning part of this journey that it's almost like one of my biggest lessons was learning how to take a lot of the emotion out of the journey. That's been my biggest lesson.
If you feel like you're screaming into the void when you post content on Facebook or Instagram, struggling to find a sustainable and scalable lead generation process that sticks, and you just want someone who's been there and done that to reveal their secrets, then it's critical that you register to save your spot ASAP. During this live masterclass, you'll get to steal the exact strategy I used to scale my income from $0 to $1 million in just 19 months without spending a fortune on ads or suffering from burnout. Simply check out the show notes of the podcast episode for the link to register for your free spot in the LinkedIn Lead Gen Masterclass. And don't worry, even if you miss a couple of days or you can't make it to all the training sessions, we'll deliver the replays directly into your inbox daily so you can watch them on your own time. All you have to do is make sure you sign up for the masterclass before registration ends.
And so what was cool about this is I was able to step back and go, am I excited about this partnership? Of course. Look at how great this could look on paper. But what does this actually look like? Let's look at skill sets. Let's look at how we work together. Let's look at what the partnership would actually mean. Let's look at percentages. Let's look at how we would communicate. Let's look at all of these different things. And so I was able to step back and be like, okay, all emotion aside, what would this actually look and feel like? So I just feel like it came from a really beautiful strategic skill set place.
Yes.
And also, wouldn't this be fun? Great. Let's do it. So it's been a really beautiful partnership that I can say has just already been so beneficial. She has so many skill sets that I don't, that I'm like, thank God she's here to go take care of certain things in the company that I am not great at.
I love this. I love this. And I love your willingness to share your journey. And when we opened up early, and I was just saying, you have been such a powerful force since the day I first saw you on stage a decade ago, at constantly reinventing, constantly looking for the next step and raising the bar. And there's nothing that's off the table that's possible. You just really set the pace for so many of us of what's possible. And so we are just so excited to hear from you on stage at Burnout To All Out Live in just a couple of weeks. Just hear more about your journey, be mentored by you, hear your stories, and grow just from the amazing human that you are. We're so excited to see you there.
Well, I am even more excited because from a girl who has run events before, I am so grateful that I get to be a guest at your event. It's such an honor. I know how much literal blood, sweat, and tears and energy goes into events. You guys, if you've never done an event, it's probably the most time-consuming, energy-consuming thing that you can do. But I know that Melissa, you are so all in on your community. So I'm very excited that I get to show up and speak because I know what you're holding in the background. So I just really, really appreciate it because it's such an honor to go and speak to people who I know are awesome in your community.
Oh, well, thank you. You have such a gift and you're so inspiring. And I do really love and take massive responsibility for my community that show up, get on an airplane, and want to bring them the absolute best and ensure that they have the biggest breakthroughs. And so with that, I'm so freaking excited for you to be there. So quick reminder for everybody, for Burnout To All Out Live is right around the corner. It's in Austin, Texas. It's the very first weekend in October. I don't know the dates off the top of my head. I should, but I don't. It's the first weekend in October. You can go up to my Instagram handle. You can grab the details. All the gold seats are gone. I think maybe we have 1 or 2 silver seats left, but we've got plenty of room for you in general admission for Friday and Saturday. We've got a dance party on Saturday night. So Lori, so excited to see you there. And to see your husband, Chris, as well, who's also my mentor, and to just really hear from you guys what it takes to be such a powerful power player relationship, what it takes to be high performers and be married together. Both of you with radical pivots and launching products in your businesses this year, both of you being in business collaborations this year, and just learning from you as you guys have gone first. So thank you so much, Lori, and we'll see you in a couple weeks.
I'm so excited. Thank you for having me. And you guys absolutely go check it out because not only is it going to be a great event, but Melissa is truly in her life. I get a little inside peek on a rocket ship, and there's reasons for that. Energetically, even if you're in her energy, like she's on a rocket ship. She's doing all of the right things, and that only trickles down throughout her event. So I know that you don't withhold anything, and I'm so excited because I want some of that Melissa magic. So thank you so much, and I will see you there. I can't wait.
Thanks, Lori. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye. Bye, guys.
Thanks, guys, so much for listening in on today's podcast episode. And I can't wait for you to see my upcoming guest in the next episode. You are going to love this keynote speaker. Hey, here's the deal. If you liked this, please subscribe and leave a review. And you want the latest online business growth strategies and exclusive LinkedIn pro tips sent straight to your phone? Text the word update to 704-318-2285. That is, text the word update to 704-318-2285. Can't wait to see you guys. Come find me over on Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, wherever you like to hang. I cannot wait to hear how you are enjoying and applying what you're learning. You guys reach out to me over on social because I love hearing what's resonating with you. When you reach out to me and you send me those personal DMs, they really do impact the content I continue to bring forward to you. So again, come find me, Melissa_Hinault over on Instagram, Melissa Hinault over on LinkedIn and Facebook. Can't wait to see you guys over there.